Python array. Array are used to store multiple values in one single variable. So we are going to do, I'm going to show you some example on how to declare array. I'm going to create an array. How to create an array. For example, let me create an array. Array on the, let's call the name of the array color. Then is equal to open bracket. I'll now list the variable, the elements, the items. You will see that this array is holding not only one data, it's holding multiple data. Let me list about 5 whites, then blue, then green. This is an array. It is in form of list. A list is created for this particular array. The list is created. I have created an array, and the name of the array is what is colored. And I listed items in the array. So an array is a special variable which holds more than one value at a time. So what I did is an array. Can you see that the color holds about 5 data at a time? Let me save it and I will print it out and run it. I've saved it. If I'm to run it, let me print the array, print the content of what? Of the variable. It will print the entire array. So for example, it's possible for me to get the value of the first array in the items. For me to get the value of the first items of the first array, is that's a print I'll put the indent number, which is 0. Start from 0 to 4. So this, in this case, it is going to print only red. You can see the value of the first array. So you access the element of an array when you put the index number. So you access the element of an array when you put the index number. For example, now let me print that of the last number, which is green. So by the time I run it, it will give me green. So that is a simple way to get the last number. So I would like you to know that, as I said, array is a special character which holds more than one value at a time. And if you have a list of items storing in the same variable, in the same single variable, could look like this. But if it's not, if I don't want to, if I want to write this, if I don't want to use an array, that means I will simply, just like I'm trying to say, color 1 is equal to red. In this case, separate memory allocation will be given to each variable. So I'm using multiple variable to represent. I'm using each variable to represent each element, instead of me using multiple variable to represent multiple variable, instead of me using a single variable to represent multiple values. So at times you may write it in this form, but this one below, we don't call it array, because each variable represents each element. But the other one, a single variable represents a single variable represents multiple value, which is an array. So there are some methods attached to array. For example, methods, we have length method. It will return the length of the array. E.g., I want to, let me print the length of color. It will return the length of the array colored. You can see the length is 5. So those methods return the length of an array. So you can print each of the content of the array by using by setting up a loop for it. For example, now I want to print the contents of this particular array. So I'm going to use for maybe our counter k in color. K in color. I'm setting up a loop. K in color. Print words. Print K. This time around, it will print each items in the array, starting from 0 to 4. The first items, which is in, you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Printing it.